Yvonne has clearly said, say, the mame, any Obama on the die, or then Yvonne Nelson. To a larger extent, because mama said you, or your boy, Jamaica, Nasa show. Because obviously, also Madama, remember you know about Aquema, or no, what test here, and that's why she's your ma. It's turn out, say, some men, you know, about Mudina, and yet, so if you respect womanhood, why would you even say this about another woman? Well, mammy, it leads to the same conclusion. Seven mammy promiscuous. The mammy called him Obama. Now, Obama actually said, will be I'm going to be 30 something years. Now, say, Obama say, now, no, Obama, on the die, on the war, me. What kind of indictment is this? How catch Sarkodie or a very or a big British or irresponsible man? Obama be a only Abadaye, and then I say for. Atem now also didn't know it also did this Sarkodie atem. Sarkodie say rapper on throw to say to be a watch book. You don't expect Sarkodie to come and write to say be a watch some mild story be that be or be hitting hard. And I think say very relevant say
Sarkodie ne Yvonne Nelson hun sensem da so agent ne papa ene sisi e de ade be che ade be se bia no ensem foforo eda so ene namfremo mu anesa na ni nyina no akwakoye Yvonne Nelson book a wato ne din I am not Yvonne Nelson book yi e ba yakwa chirichi ne benche ne Obia pese okan chapter 8 no na ohwe Sarkodie ho nsem na chapter 8 ne kasafa Sarkodie ho kwan a Sarkodie e ka kire Yvonne Nelson se onkoyi ne nyinsengu ebreko a onyem ne wieye na asem iba ye ne eheda nte Sarkodie na no edisem na eno na Sarkodie ho ayen ka bi nshi bono so de enwuma a wato ne din try me ede ababonti na try me mu nsem de awurade Yesu enya asem keto akora ne asedidi atama anesa asem iba ye na manfo bibiri na no sese o man mu achi mienu kire se Sarkodie enwuma ode ba ne nsem ewo mu no wadidi Yvonne Nelson atamu nti no na nsem wo hetere so ufra ne ntoma enso abrantie yi nani te sese ne opani yi mfra mabone wo yi nani keka na adwen kire Yvonne Nelson se o street girl na chese nkamya koyese yese ashawo ekwanso ano so amofa encheme for that word na eno na manfo bibiri na ka se Yvonne Nelson osefata papa se didi atami ni nyina obeje na ono so book otwono ye keka nsem ni bibu bo amanfo din bo Sarkodie din wan monkrofo bi din no na ye nimguase no no so digu eye Sarkodie ehunfi enti se Sarkodie moja woni mu dia nie Yvonne Nelson so moja woni mu ene ono so efisi na eno na enura kwasi aboaji Peace FM entertainment so Chris Vincent ene mpanifo bibiri na ne apamfo etwahia mu din komodwendwen Ghana entertainment ho nsem no so kire na adwen se edidi atama anase nwuma Sarkodie boma Yvonne Nelson osefata gurade enya asem ketwa ebibi ewom bia no koroje yen kasa bibiri nya mu nsia ne yenkwahwe ebra na interview na anase nkomotwetwe no kwan a enkomo no efa so ko ne ba yato aso ba before ebekwohwe video no ede abano na mekanfo Zahara Mesha ana Zahara J capsules the amount say infection, menstrual disorder, infertility, ulcer, prostate problems, boost of libido ni nyina no edroi esa yade ebema anya hoden am wotime agina so ye nti kwaje Zahara ndroi bi open edodo atu a okwo herbal stores any pharmacies e wogana ha obenya.
To me, I sort of I don't really know the purpose of that book. The essence of a memoir, the word memoir comes from French, which would say it's a memory. You are writing, it's a narrative writing from memory. Into most people that would write a memoir, would be writing from memory. But you write a memoir based on or to achieve basically two things, either to inspire people or to revenge, And looking at Yvonne Nelson's book, for me, the structure, issues that have actually taken center stage now. It looks like she wrote this book for the second part, which is to revenge. Because I don't see Obi or having any conversation about how this book has inspired anybody. And the essence of memoir in the right thinking, C and OB to inspire people. How you came out of it and how it is inspiring you. People write it, and that's why majority of the people would write memoirs. But so what's from memoir? And some people are also very scandalous, so they also write memoir to take revenge on people and away and say. And when you look at Yvonne Nelson's memoir, actually, I can actually say it gravitates towards one that is to solely seek revenge on certain people, from Sarkodie to Inyanya, and then you ask yourself, sir, really, what is the point? At your life, you say, baby, I want you could read, and I say, why would you do this?
So, I mean, what kind of book now? There's a word actually from the author, which is Yvonne Nelson. And Onoankasa gives reasons in TABA, what they throw with bookie. I mean, part of it, you know, or say, I'm writing because I have a story to tell. I am here to be real. I'm here to open up, especially to a generation of young women that needs the truth to make decisions. Into our story, I will say a man for a suo muhu.
I say obi our story. We actually yet to obi our story. But story now you're not the only one in the story. Other people are in the story. So you need to also care about the people in the story. Mean sorry. Now if there are many questions, no one answer over all these years. Many want to find Yakwa Amsterdam, Yakwa, maybe a story be a no, it be a good movie, and I'll still go ahead and write it because I'm saying it may become a story. Life doesn't work that way. Clearly, Ghana and Abia, people don't care about lawsuits. But if clearly any of these people want to take her on, they can look at suing her for invasion of privacy. There are certain issues, and you can't want them. She has no right to talk about those things. Also, there are certain people in the book are on board. Some of them are very, very fickle names. For instance, or say, come out dating Nyanya, Oba Ghana, and Obi friend, a catcher and say Nyanya de, and Maba Siho. Obi, Sandy Panwent Mamonity. Yet, Obi, I will say, and our Nipano, and no acquire abortion, you're able to mention the person's name. But Obi, our telephone call. So, someone a question I make them. Niase, here, Dinanka, Oba, Abia, send me and the Ombo. But Obi, our huge brand, I will need to bit my say Nipano, Abia, and the brand, and also bit my water down the brand. You're able to mention these people's names. So, obviously, there must be more than your kind. And out American and mostly, I would say Nipano offer. Where I say, well, kind book now you derive your own sort of conclusions. Say Nipano, then it's in our outro book. Even Nelson said, outro book, they are the story to tell the truth. But after reading the book, that's not the sort of conclusion you get. The sort of conclusion you get, and they say, this book is purely to seek revenge on certain people. If it's not so, at the internet, you're able to list certain people's names easily. You repeat it, upon a same name, upon a full name, not upon even a stage name, trying to make sure, say, I need to play a seminar worker. But when it gets to certain people, if you are telling a story, tell the story, and I'll rest you. You've not forgotten about it. So if you're able to selectively name and unname certain people, it then leads to the conclusion. Say, look, you are doing this on purpose. You want to actually hit certain people, and you don't want to hit certain people at all.
Okay, so Buki by one person or boni din to us here, a chile magana for you know whom a young to Sarkodie. Me I sure say be creating one no say be your first Sarkodie Michael so I don't need a cajon. But for people maybe on my kind book and on my team who say me okay, well, so the din no ankasa no and in the account so a boni din to us here chile bibia any you see what tem. So nyumtuni Sarkodie and so nyumtuni what now and on so a compose you and or they a kind of side of the story. Near the kind sign a till Sarkodie and so a kind of side of the story. You think sir a necessary we here kind of fast or canon so no eto say.
I could see yesterday I say a memoir is a non-fictional narrative writing from memory. In Yvonne Nelson say near okay. Most of the events maybe 10 years ago. And to me, memoirs are not credible. They are not really extensively reliable because 10 years ago, as some year, Ubisa Yvonne Nelson says, Sarkodie, then call hospital or not at the Calabene Sarkodie. May you show the kai. 10 years ago, you come in kai 10 years ago, maybe at Tadiana Misha, maybe she will be. So, of course, these are very interesting stories. But so we are very reasonable person.
But Obisu bet me a kayo.
Oh, but the book has a lot of details. And also, over conversation in kai. I know they are trotto. I didn't very reliable like that. Over James okay, but kai. So of course, I'm not saying that you can no correct, but but I'm kind say the detail or the tiny detail of these things will not be exactly what happened. It's in Yvonne Nelson, they say, from the memory, and I watch away. You might see 10 years ago, no problem. Now, okay, no, say, Sarkodie, say, Abia, Uncle abortion, near Yvonne Nelson, and people say, book is very necessary. On one, I would in a story, and I walk, and I was Sarkodie doing a story. Now, Sarkodie also said, so this is the problem with this sort of writing. There is no evidence of what has happened. nya Yvonne Nelson say me kai ni me kai say na Sarkodie yi say na Sarkodie say o da bi so nya me kai ni. So it's very necessary say if Yvonne Nelson book no about out now say nipa say necessary there. Then it's also very necessary Sarkodie also had to also come now on the kind of side of the story, because obviously Yvonne Nelson's story is her story. It's not the whole truth, it's her truth, they call it. And now Sarkodie also say, okay, what say now, okay, 10 years ago. Mr. Sarkodie, no, I must make 10 years ago. So at the end of the day, it's up to people, to then come to a reasonable deduction, say, and they kind of correct. And I said, why I ask them now, okay, for me, I've looked at the chapters that Yvonne Nelson actually about Sarkodie, and I'm not telling you, and if you ask me, I would say, look, Sarkodie seems to be very much credible to me than Yvonne Ekana. Because Yvonne said, it looks contradictory. Now they say, no, Twitter, so say, timer, say, the reason why, not Sarkodie say, Yvonne Ekana say, or so we are crying out because of school. Yvonne said that I did no real school. Meanwhile, book no, just an hour final year. So at the end of the day, Yvonne herself, she's not even reliable with her own account. Now they're on tight. So it makes you wonder, say, what other things in the book now Yvonne has gotten it wrong.
Okay, so being so said Sarkodie, yes, Brana be you on one, Yankasa Brana be the attempt, and that in 70 be a war and you attempt the would the Rabano attempt. I don't know, entry, and also.
I could see a car attended the and yet and the and say, what to be a Buana Passia, which make her will be in a very good way, say, and I say in a very, we have something in literature called euphemism, pleasant way of saying things unpleasant, if I still remember my literature. But so, which me employ euphemism very well. Now, Sarkodie or a very or a big British or irresponsible man, or there might be a only Abadaye, and then I say for. Attempt now who didn't know Yvonne also did this Sarkodie attempt. But Sarkodie will not have employed the same silent way of telling you your best work. Now so no can I straight away. We say the any attempt the attempt the then you can answer your pen or correct. And obi to do attempt na say we start attempt the own duty. The whole UK Parliament, it's in the case of Donald Trump, idiot, buffoon, this in the Parliament House, and then attempt. Nipa no nia oya na waka ache no ase ye no ye mpe no kre e ye part of the world. Say nipa no, sorry to say, nipa no ye obi a wajini aka je na say wajini na call baby enye say what the better te kwan eche. Nti Sarkodie, this is how no ofu na asem, and this is how he wants to portray it. Everyone has the right we are person can asem. That's her choice of words. On an FK in diction, the way person throw the book or throw the Sarkodie say rapper. And to me, rappers then I would expect really in terms of how they deliver. Even American rappers are no means or motono and my from who you free with this Sahana that sort of industry here. So writing is far apart from rap when you want to consider the choice of words. It wouldn't even compare the way Yvonne Nelson throw the book to the way ABA Sarkodie then extra the same way I want to compare the way a New York Times a extra article to how maybe Graphic Online and I Ghana Web extra on the article. Most people would write very much based on the sector they find themselves. Sarkodie a rapper on to say will be our book. The choice of words will be different. The way we deliver and the point lines will be different. You don't expect Sarkodie to come and write to say be our some mild story be that be or be hitting the heart. And I think say very relevant. Say
Chris, it will be saying and I'm sure say some of the tweet about insulting attempt I'm sure you saw the part about womanhood near the day and also all can said a man or the woman chichi form and people are now also playing that card. Say yes. Oba don't mean fan and fast aquine so idea almost from your book and in the account. So if you read the tweet of the Yvonne Nelson herself now, Asema Wakan will say insults won't work, Michael. Respect womanhood. Respect womanhood. Se me disi on ma febuoma ema.
Ma. Akwati obi na de buoma ma. Yvonne Nelson se na ma oba. Ofa buoma ne ma. In some of trofa ne ma me hu. Obi a wonyo ma me kra won't even show this about the person. Yvonne has clearly said say sorry to say ne ma me eni obema one ne die or ne Yvonne Nelson. to a larger extent, because obviously also Mama, you know about Aquema, or no, what test here and after what she's your ma, it's turn out say, some man, you know, about Mudina, and yet, oh, papa. So if you respect womanhood, why would you even say this about another woman? Wow, mammy. So Yvonne's writing, Yvonne and the church say, my mother is a prostitute and my mother is promiscuous. But the way she narrates everything, when you bring it together, it leads to the same conclusion. That mommy promiscuous. The mommy called him Obama. Now Obama actually said, "We will be maybe 30-something years." Now say Obama say, "Now no kwaro unim Obama on the die on the war me." What kind of indictment is this?
And
why will you say that?
Chese ye can't be a would for crowd or say be a what you a man make you for my we see Yvonne Nelson in the decline.
Yvonne Nelson in the decline because why how old man mean any make you form? And from what I hear since 2021, on man crank asada. What am I say? Because what me a year my ministry say na o ka kire a man saying na what book mu say o ma me no ayo bia no boy gamen. Or a promiscuous because Obama crowd on the war no. We need the Obama crowd one in the wall. Now we will not say, catch us away promiscuous, and I say, we are prostitutes, sorry to say, and now boy Jamaya, a bayode. Then this same person turns around to say, respect woman. It's quite very unfortunate.
Abusiafo na chese Sarkodie ho sensem na no ho ma ne bone akotie ede abana ndra akwasi aboade tena dwam ne apamfo Peace FM entertainment so na ehura and senti no sisi ane de nkame akoye se oman no emu ya cha ne sabebre na akodi Sarkodie afa ne eye Yvonne Nelson ensam da so eboboba menu a enya ne ntie kura se Yvonne Nelson ya sanko posti ade bi kire mu se 2016 mu Sarkodie ekobo obi show ewo eye Rockstone office abusiafo enje bia me the exclusive no e de bebrenti koso subscribe na share na busua no enkoso enye kese ye from Dan kwasi Prince nyame e adoma da se ne besen de ehemu makra.
Are you looking for a way to combat your health problems without any side effects? Look no further than Corinstick Company Limited. Introducing Zahara Herbal Mixture and Zahara G Capsules. Formulated to alleviate health issues such as infections, menstrual disorders, infertility, general body pains, ulcers, prostate problems, boost immunity and libido. Locate us at Pobeman, Accra. For bulk purchase and further inquiries, contact us on the numbers below. Available in all herbal, pharmacy, and chemical stores in Ghana. Corinstick Company Limited. The medicine is effective.